Hit it, Scott.
I'm a map maker. The creek I play in is wide.
Wide.
Giant.
Giant.
Craig of the creek
Craig of the creek
tonight.
tonight.
Craig of the creek
Craig of the creek
tonight.
tonight.
Craig of the creek tonight.
All right. So Craig of the Creek. Scott is our resident Craig of the Creek expert. I've watched 6 episodes. So that's not even 3 hours of the show. I think the episodes are like 20 minutes each or something like that. It might even be shorter than that. They're very quick.
They're like 11, 12-minute episodes.
Yeah. So I haven't watched a ton of it. Andy or Drew, have you guys watched Craig of the Creek?
I watched the finale.
The Heart of the Forest.
Yep, the Heart of the Forest. I skipped to the end.
Well, isn't it?
But I liked it.
Has it had a finale? I mean, is it done? Is it done, Scott? I thought they were in the middle of season 5.
They said that there's still like some more episodes, but I think the way it was worded, it was the finale of the Heart of the Creek storyline, and I think that's what confused me too. But this okay.
I didn't think it was over.
Okay, well, I don't know. There was a sense of finality to that. Yeah. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Scott, what should I draw from Craig of the Creek? I'm sticking with small scratch paper tonight. So.
Craig, maybe Craig. I don't know. There's so many characters that But
to the Google machine.
You could draw one of the elders of the Creek.
Well, who do you want me to draw first? I mean, I'll probably get a chance to draw two because I'm drawing smaller tonight. More cartoony, so it's usually quicker for me.
Draw the elders then. The elders, they're kind of, it's a group at least. So you got 3 guys you can draw.
Right. Craig of the Creek Elders. Are they like Dungeons Dragons players? They look like they're LARPers.
Kind of, yeah.
There seems to be, and again, I only watched that Heart of the Forest finale, but as an outsider, it does seem like it has a bit of that LARPing vibe to it, which I kind of dug. So.
Yeah. They even mentioned it one time when they were talking about that. That's what they used to do when they were younger. The Elders of the Creek.
That's pretty cool.
And then the LARPing thing, I don't want to say got out of hand, but it became this whole thing where there was the king on the other side of the creek, and then they had to fight. They had to do the capture the flag war to stop the king from invading or stop them from taking over the creek.
All right. This was the topic picked by Scott. So, Scott, what would you like to say about Craig of the Creek? This is your chance to sell it, get people to watch it, share your love.
I just think it's a fun show. I mean, and there's all these characters, and you know how a lot of these types of cartoons now, it's the characters are the same from the start of the show until I guess if and when it ends, because like the Teen Titans go
no character growth kind of.
Yeah, the Teen Titans go. The characters are basically the same throughout since 10 years ago till now. They're basically the same characters.
Okay.
But this one, some of the characters, they kind of start off as jerks, and then you kind of understand why they're jerks, and then by the end of the episode, by the end of this, like by what's going on now, they're not really they're kind of they're buddies by now. Yeah, they're not so bad people. It had a very, when I first started watching it had a very Codename Kids Next Door feel to it. And
Codename Kids Next Door. I'm trying to remember that. Is that that's not the Jackie Chan movie, is it?
No, that's the one where the kids, like I think initially they were supposed to be like, they were secret agents, and
Yeah.
they had 2x4 technology. But then, like season 2 or 3 or something like that, then all of a sudden there was a whole network of them, and
Wait,
like it wasn't just
okay,
one, two,
pardon my ignorance. 2x4 technology.
they don't have like bolts it's not technology, so all this stuff is built out of woods and
Wood.
and nail, and
Oh, okay.
Like a kid's clubhouse would be.
yeah.
Here, Alan's asking, what the heck is Craig of the Creek?
It's a cartoon, Alan.
Fun cartoon.
The old man would like to know, what is this Craig of the Creek we're talking about?
What is this?
And is Craig of the Creek available for streaming? It's on Max, right?
Yeah.
I think
So,
if you have
yes.
the Cartoon Network app.
Yeah.
It's one of the cartoons.
Oh, I miss cartoons. I think starting later this month, Adult Swim is going to start earlier, and they're going to show like late 90s, early 2000s Cartoon Network cartoons. So you're going to have the cartoons come back.
Yay.
And I guess Alan is pitching some other titles. Randy of the River.
Randy of the River.
That's the adult version, Alan. Randy of the River.
Bryce of the Brook.
Carl of the Canal.
Carl of the Canal.
Sally of the Sewer.
Terry of the Tributary.
Ooh, that's a nice
There's
one. I like
a
that.
sewer in the creek, and the sewer queen is like the leader of the sewer kids.
Who's the girl with the bird on her head? What's her name?
Kelsey.
I like her. She cracks me up.
She's like a little warrior princess type of thing.
Yeah. And the kid in the ginormous hockey shirt is an idiot.
He admits he's the comic relief of the group.
He's there for the buffoonery.
So what's your favorite episode, Scott?
It might be the final one of the Capture the Flag War, but that Capture the Flag War, those 5 episodes are really that's my favorite episodes. But the finale is really good.
Like, clearly there's a lot of like imagination at play from like
Right.
the kids, but there seems to be some real magic as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
most definitely.
Real magic. It's like an oxymoron.
Like like a lot of the stuff you think it's like kind of just their imagining, but then there's also like stuff that happens that shows that it's affecting the real world, I guess. I like it.
There's this episode like where the grandmother's in a wheelchair, and it looks like she's going off of this like super steep, like down this super steep hill, and she's jumping a ramp. And so they're showing that as that's what the kids are watching, and they're getting all excited and stuff. But then one of the kids is like, "I caught it all on video," and she shows her phone, and it's like a little dip. That's all it really is. But in their minds, I guess they're seeing this big ramp, and the grandma's going flying down it, and stuff like that. Where I guess it's the imagination of the kids that are just taking over.
Kids don't play like that anymore.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Not with all the screen time. And it's harder to let your kids just go outside and play nowadays.
That makes me sad.
Who's here? It's Jon.
Jon.
People here.
Let's see. Someone's on match. Okay, I found it. Man, so much content these days. So little time. I'd rather spend more time watching content I've never seen before than rewatching, say, a favorite movie for the millionth time. Yeah. Yeah, there's too much to keep up with for sure. I don't even think about trying to keep up. I still haven't caught the rest of the season 3 of Witcher yet. You know?
You see, is Cavill gone yet from The Witcher? Yet?
No, it's his final season, so he won't be back. So I don't know whether they write him off or whether they're going to replace him, just replace the character with a different actor, or whether they're replacing the character with a different character. I mean, it seems weird to have a Witcher without a Geralt, but whatever.
Isn't one of the Hemsworth brothers taking over?
Yeah, that's what I heard. One of them Hemsworths.
Liam?
Yeah, I don't think because the other name was too big, I think, and that would be kind of weird for Thor to be replacing Superman.
Yeah, it's not Chris. I think it's Liam.
Well, what if Thor really replaced Superman?
Thor cannot replace Superman. He's Superman. The big one's almost as strong as Superman.
I watched. There was something posted. It was an anime opening of
Oh yeah, that's
Crank
cool.
at the Creek. I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm going to mute myself for a second because we're going to bite a salad.
The character design, it kind of reminds me of Steven Universe.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
I wonder if I'm sure they probably are some of the same people worked on it.
Character design of JP kind of reminds me of is it Cameron? Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Because he wore the same hockey shirt.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, there's one of the elders. What do you think?
Hey, Mr. Barry. Yeah, cool. That's the one of them that left.
Way too quiet.
Sorry.
All right, so tell me, let's just go through the characters and tell me about each character. Like the main character is obviously Craig, right?
Right.
So
Then
what is it about Craig that makes him Craig?
he's a map maker. He likes to draw. He likes to invent things.
He's a map maker, like Dora the Explorer.
I'm not that familiar with Dora, but like I guess
Dora didn't make maps. She just had a map.
yeah, she had well. So
I'm the map.
as the show progresses, you see him adding new things to his map. And so, like by the end, I think well, at least up to now so far, he has most of it mapped. But they started trying to map the other side of the creek late last season. He's usually a pretty good kid.
And then I'm trying to remember he's got a sister, right, and an older brother.
Sister and an older brother. Older brother is Bernard, and then the younger sister. And like we see his grandparents and his auntie and his uncle a couple times.
Okay. Who does Terry Crews play? I know Terry Crews is in the show.
Is she Kelsey?
Terry Crews, the
Terry Crews is
President Camacho,
the father.
Camacho. Sandy, you and your kids watch it?
I watched a few episodes. I don't know how far I went in because I had to turn my HBO off. But my kids liked it.
I feel like I should give who's the one in the helmet, Scott? I feel like I should do Magneto hands with him.
Which one?
The one with the helmet, the horned helmet.
Oh, that's David. The other, yeah.
I want to do Magneto hands with him.
Okay, do it. He's probably
that helmet,
right?
Huh?
Those guys are into that kind of. Well, they're more into anime, but they're into that kind of stuff.
I like Craig's clutch that he carries. That looks like something my grandma would have had.
The staff that he carries around is actually one of the banisters. Not ban.
It looks like a table leg.
No, it's from the grandparents, the stair railing. What do you call those posts?
I guess it's we call it a banister.
He accidentally broke it, and so the grandfather just gave it to him. And I think he added the tip to it.
The gem.
Let's see. Bellamar does the voice of the brother.
I thought that was him.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me miss up real quick. Okay. Let's see, I was on YouTube and I came across an interesting rant video from a guy who collects action figures like me. He says kids these days don't buy toys. They're more interested in smartphones and tablets. Pretty much video games nowadays. You are more likely to see adult collectors in the toy aisle. I also learned that if you want a toy that you would give to a kid, it would be under $10. It'd be over $10. It's targeted towards adult collectors. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think there's like an age gap, like between 10 and 30. Yeah, you're either toys for under 10 or toys for over 30. But that's one of the things. Is like the adult toy market has blown up. Wait, that sounds wrong. Not adult toys.
Yeah.
Adults buying toys. That market has really grown exponentially. It's like I go to the comic shops and stuff, and I see kids, adults buying, the blind packs and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I guess. I mean, I can't get into it, but
They have like Masters of the Universe figures for like $30. And it's like, I
Yeah.
don't think it will be paying $30 for that. I mean, I did, but I mean, I don't think like a 7-year-old kid's gonna be,
well, yeah. I mean, like for stuff like that, like Star Wars toys, they had big Star Wars toys when we were kids, and it's like only the rich kids had them, because they were like hundreds of dollars for a 3-foot Falcon or whatever, that you could put the other figures in.
Right.
The Millennium Falcon wasn't that much, but yeah, I know. I didn't have many of the vehicles, but I had a ton of the little figures.
Yeah, I had a lot of little figures with 4 points of articulation.
Yeah.
Shoulders and hips.
Well, and 5 if you count the neck, but yeah.
Yeah, five points of articulation.
But yeah, I don't know. I was happy. But when those little GI Joes came out, then you're like, wow, they kind of make your Star Wars toys look like baby toys. But there's a guy who works for Lucasfilm, and he's like, he was responsible for like the archive of all the like photographs of all the props and things, and he would like curate the stuff for the toy companies so they could make everything real accurate,
Mm-hmm.
And he, I guess, would sit in on these like focus groups where they'd have kids playing with the toys, and they'd ask the kids like what they thought about the toys and if they enjoyed them or not. And he was saying that like one of the kids, after one of the focus groups, and they finished playing with the Star Wars toys, they asked if the kids like them. Yeah, they're okay. And he said like, the kid said they're all right. These are punishment toys, and they're like punishment toys. And the kid explained that these are the type of toys that he's allowed to play with when his parents take his tablet away.
Oh.
Well, I mean, nowadays, sure.
I thought that was really funny. Punishment toys. My punishment toys were no toys.
I mean, most of my toys were like bargain bin stuff, Didn't stop me from playing with them though. But I also lived out in the country, so there's a lot of just like running around outside, I was your age. I get a feeling that the guy on YouTube video was right, but about toys, the price and stuff. Alan saying So what was the toy company's takeaway from the assessment that Star Wars toys were punishment toys?
Well, I mean, they still make them, but I think they realize that their market isn't children anymore. That it's,
It's adults.
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
overgrown children.
Like, I don't begrudge people, as long as you're not, starving your kids to get toys, buy whatever the hell you want,
That's funny.
Starving your kids is funny.
But just the idea, like somebody'd be like, yeah, my kids are all like, on welfare, but I got loads of action figures.
Well, I mean, people do strange things, right?
Yeah.
Somebody posted a meme that cracked me up, and it was like these girls were talking, and it was like, yeah, he says he brings home 6 figures a month, and it showed it's
Amazing.
just a dude with his 6 action figures.
Yeah. Fill in the packs. This toy needs Bluetooth. That's it. Did any of you watch Megan?
Is that the one about the doll that comes to life kind of thing?
Yeah.
The protector doll or whatever that comes to life. That's kind of spooky.
Yeah, that's it. But like this girl, loses her mom in an accident, goes to live with her aunt, and her aunt's got all these toys and still in the packages, and she starts opening them. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm drawing the character with the horns now. Which one is this again, Scott?
David. One of the elders.
I like the fact that he's got nipples. You don't see that in cartoons too often.
Gay nipples.
Even for males, they won't show it, I'm amused by the small things in life.
Like nipples.
Like nipples. Well, normally small things. I mean, I've seen some big nipples in my life, too.
Oh, yeah, like them big pepperoni.
Alan's got to go. Take care, Alan.
See you, Alan.
Goodbye, Alan. I thought John was in here. Is John out?
John's here, but he's just not talking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's listening either. John, can you hear us? Move your hand and, say hi. Guess not.
Maybe he's not in a safe place right now.
You know what it is? Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Some interesting topics this month. Next week is
Turtles.
right?
I might not make that one.
And we got cartoon cats, and then Pokemon dogs. Dog Pokemon. I'm not sure which order that should go in.
Just canine Pokemon.
Like canine Pokemon are there?
There's a few.
Anybody seen the Ninja Turtles yet? I know it's like technically out tonight.
Oh, is it out today?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
What is the last one?
I'm off Monday, so I might go see him Monday.
Ashoka.
Ahsoka. What?
Super
That's the
Ahsoka.
last one of the
Does it
month.
start?
It's the end of the month, I think. Right. So here's what's this character's name again, Scott?
David.
David. All right. So I got two of
David.
the elders done. There's David and whoever the thick guy is.
Barry.
David and Barry. Wait, aren't those Gibbs? Barry Gibb in there,
Oh.
David Gibb.
I wonder.
It was
'cause
Barry.
The main guy's Mark. So
There's Barry, Lawrence. Was it Lawrence?
Robin, right?
Maurice.
Maurice.
Yeah, Barry, Maurice, and Robin. And then there was Andy Gibb, which was the younger brother.
I just want to be your everything.
Sandy, you got your show, right? When is your show?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Your cat show?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. I mean, technically it's today.
Oh yeah, for you, yeah.
What is
kind
the
of piece
show?
you putting in?
Sorry, so what?
What is the cat show?
It's a film festival of cat videos.
Oh, wow.
Like popular ones that are on the internet, and maybe people enter ones too. Everyone dress up like cats and wear cat stuff, and then all the vendors sell cat themed stuff.
cat. Alfred.
I don't know. I've never been. My friend goes every year because the tables are free.
Right on.
So do you have some cat art made up for it?
I'm working on it. I'm taking a break to draw right now, even though I'm not done with my stuff for today.
Sound like John.
You're gonna be at camp, are you?
I wish I could come. I have a field trip tomorrow too.
Yeah, it goes till 6:30, and the festival starts at 6.
It starts at 6 by time I come.
And you probably wouldn't get there till like 7, and I'm not gonna be able to take you when I'm already there.
Daddy?
He works.
Auntie Margie? Is she? Daddy?
Yeah. Supposed to be sleeping. Okay.
Don, can you hear us?
Maybe he doesn't have speakers on.
Yeah, he's probably.
Maybe he doesn't.
He starts talking to me.
What did we do to him?
What didn't we do to him?
Okay. I'm not liking it.
We got the creaky coming to say, hey. Yeah.
Quiet tonight.
Sorry.
I'm trying not to screw up my drawing.
You hear the music now?
Greg of the creaky is coming to save the day.
Is that a theme song from Craig of the Creek?
Yeah.
Oh, I messed that up.
Craig and his friends are called the Stump Kids because they hang out at this tree stump.
The stump.
The Stump Kids.
What are you drawing that's making you laugh?
We used to play in the woods behind my house when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and we would have like battles and stuff. And I used to wear a football helmet and hockey pads.
Not wearing hockey pads.
You actually wore protective gear?
Yeah, because I had like the big hockey gloves and I had the hockey shoulder pads, and then I would put on my soccer shin guards, and we'd run around in the woods and wail on each other with sticks and stuff.
I mean, we did the same, but we didn't have protective gear. We used to throw rocks at each other.
Yeah.
No idea why, but we did.
There was this hill behind the mountain type hill thing behind the elementary school. When my friends and I, a couple times, we went camping up there by ourselves.
Yeah.
And one time, one of the guys decided we're gonna have a campfire this time, right? So he lit a campfire up there. And this is high. This is in this thing, the elementary school is below, and there's the neighborhood is around us. And the next morning, the guy that lit the fire, made a little campfire, left early, and so the three of us are hanging out up there. I'm sitting on the rock up there by myself. Two of the guys are by the camp area, and I get this feeling somebody's watching me. And I turn around and there's two police officers standing on the ridge behind me. They're looking at me, and they're like, "Are you here by yourself?" And I'm, "Yeah." And then they said, "Did you know?" So people apparently they saw the fire from down the hill, and so they called the police. And then, as they're saying, "Are you by yourself?" And I said, "Yes." And they're talking to me. My friend comes around the corner and is like, "Scott, where's the toilet paper? I gotta take." Oh, and so he calls my friend over, and the two of us are now talking to the police. And they're like, "You the only two here?" I said, "Yeah."
And then your other friend pops out.
And then we went over there. And my other friend is by the tent and stuff. And he's over there making breakfast with the little fire thing going on. And then they gave us this whole lecture about, because like we're on this thing where there's like grass and stuff, and how we could have set the whole mountain hill thing on fire and all this thing. And yeah, we got in kind of some trouble, and then they had to look us up to make sure we were runaways and stuff.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
What are you guys doing?
Hey,
We can hear you now.
yeah, I had to reboot. I don't know. My computer's been acting up all day today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We thought you were just ignoring us.
John, have you watched Craig of the Creek?
I've seen some of the episodes. I haven't seen a lot of them. I like that one kid that made the whole city out of cardboard boxes.
Carter or Zoe?
I think it was Carter.
Yeah.
That's the one where it's like they have all these boxes, and so they're building like all these forts and everything. It's like, yeah, that's from my dad. We think he has a problem.
Yeah.
He obviously orders a lot of stuff. Anyhow, yeah, I didn't get really a chance to get. I don't know. I kind of seen it sporadically because I guess like when I was working, that's when like I guess cartoon, like I didn't have streaming, so I just had like Cartoon Network on, and it was just like episodes of like Teen Titans Go and Craig of the Creek and Gumball and all these other random cartoons would be on while I'm working.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love Gumball.
When I was in the hospital on the mainland, well, I actually after they had transferred me out of the hospital into the housing area, every morning my mom we were to go breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But Craig of the Creek was on like between 7 and 8 or something like that. We would have to wait until the show was over before we would go downstairs for breakfast.
Is it you or because of your mom?
Well, because I want to watch it, right? It's like, so can we go after my show's over? It was my show, you know.
That's your show. See that's why there's such a special thing for you.
I really got into it up
That's
there.
cool,
why.
though.
Yeah. I don't know. What is the area that sounds like Scott? Scott. I don't know.
Kind of I don't know. There's a stream that we used to hang out in. We used to play at.
Yeah. Scott of the stream.
But it probably was dirty water and stuff.
It's fine.
Scott of the scum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wretched scum. That was the villains from remember James Bond Jr.
Yes.
Scum. I forgot what it stood for.
The enemies were scum
Yeah.
because his uncle would fight Spectre, so James Bond Jr. fights scum.
And it didn't make sense because he was James Bond Jr., but he was his nephew. It wasn't his dad. So how do you become a junior?
Well, maybe
You know?
maybe he was born out of
Explain it to me.
wedlock, and he just always that the guy who came around to visit his mom, he would just call him Uncle James,
I see.
and never questioned that he was called James Bond Jr.
But the
Maybe he
theme song
wasn't-
said this.
James Bond Jr.
Yeah,
James-
the theme song, right? Doesn't it say
Yeah, they said something about that.
he learned the game from his Uncle James. Now he's heir to his name.
Yeah.
That's my quote unquote Uncle James.
Yeah.
It's like Joseph Gribble.
From
You know,
From King of the Hill.
oh.
Because John Redcorn is his real dad.
Yeah. Where's the rest of him? My knees got shot off.
Oh, Cotton.
Yeah, Cotton.
All right, I got the elders done. Now what, Scott?
What this? Oh, that was fast.
Wow.
Let me
Oh,
see what-
you're taking to this really well, this style.
I just finished inking mine too.
That's it. Oh, look at that.
wow.
Nice.
Nice. I guess are we sharing? Is that what we're doing already?
Sharing is caring.
Sherry.
Well, sure, let me get job.
Lucky.
We're all in trouble. My toy broke. Vicky, why do you
Wow.
have just a ball and string? You could say we're up the creek without a paddle. Womp womp.
Somebody tagged that on one of my puns. They actually like hashtagged it meat more.
Meat more.
Yeah, I liked it.
That's
I was
funny.
like, yeah, I thought that was good.
Yay. Hey, you got Mark's kind of devious thing going on there.
Oh, he's got that face, right? I'm looking at I'm looking at the references. I'm not drawing anything exact,
Yeah.
but he's got that. He's got that like the brows,
Yeah,
bent down.
he's the scheming guy, isn't he? He's like the leader of those
Yeah, but he's
D&D
kind
guys
of
or whatever.
So he looked like he was
Yeah.
on the dark side. All right, what's next, Scott?
I don't see any quotes from Bernard. I want to draw him, and then maybe I can
Bernard.
visit Phil Lamar.
Kid from the Trading Tree.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's good.
I heard tree. What was it before that?
Kid from the Trading Tree.
Kip?
K-I-T,
Kid.
Kid.
K-I-P.
No, T. Kid.
Kit.
Oh, Kip.
Yeah. So the thing is that people like trade her stuff for like other things, like chips or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Kip. In the trading tree. Oh, okay, so you got a little tree store with a locker.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What can I have her selling? What should Kit be selling? Trading Bay, watch on HBO Max. After Craig accidentally destroys a ship in a rare choco rolls at the trading tree, Kit makes him work off his debt by running her trades throughout the creek. Watch on HBO Max.
I think I might restart too because I still can't get my camera working and everyone's cutting in and out.
Wait,
Okay, no worries.
I'm gonna hop back in after restart.
we'll be here.
That's what I had to
And
do. There's something about. I blame the full moon. Wasn't the full moon last night?
Are we not having bad weather? Are we?
Yeah.
Is it raining where you're at, John?
Nah. If anything, it was like windy this morning.
I'm not sure what to do with this character. Have her surrounded by a pile of money.
I don't think it's by money though, right? Don't they trade like other things,
Yeah.
Radium.
like an acorn or something?
Big
or-
one toys, candy for
Toys or-
chips,
Yeah.
paper clips.
She has to be looking online at the stocks at the exchange. Right. Acorns are down. Ah,
So it's all trade, right? Barter.
yeah.
Welcome to Barter Town.
We're living here in Barter Town.
They have it on Hulu too, I guess. I know it's on Max, but I guess it's available on Hulu too.
What are you talking about?
Craig the Creek.
Uh-oh.
I don't have Hulu.
Yeah, I don't either. Because I still want to watch episodes of Animaniacs. I guess Tiny Toons is coming out pretty soon.
Hulu used to be free.
Yeah.
You could watch it. You just had to have ads.
Yeah.
Then they don't do that anymore.
They're like, hey, there's money to be made.
Well, they were making money through ads.
But then people were realizing, like, hey, there's other sites that I can watch for free. I don't know. I don't know, Scott. What's something that Bernard says? He's usually pretty sarcastic and kind of snooty.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Stuff like that. That's so dumb, Craig. You're so dumb.
He has a bit of a killjoy.
There's that weird flip that happened where he got so stressed out that he went to hang out at the creek with Craig.
Yeah.
And then he got so involved with it that he forgot about his girlfriend at the airport, and and he spent all his money on the bring out your beast cards, and I don't know, it's weird. That was a weird episode because it just flipped everything. And then at the end of the episode, Mark brings him into his fold, right?
Uh-huh.
And you don't think anything about it until the next episode. Mark's hanging out with him, and now Mark's got like this funky, like he doesn't look well kept anymore, and apparently, and like they said that he has some bad BO going on.
He's back.
And
He's got camera now.
He's all into this LARPing thing now. It's weird.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I'm not too sure why I never really got into the show. I mean, I guess it kind of reminded me of like Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
I like it.
I got to try hone in on a couple of other Phil Lamar's characters. Actually, I haven't even really done any of Billy West's characters.
Hey, just draw him as the delivery guy from Mad TV.
Oh, yeah.
Samurai.
Samurai Jack. I gave him a Samurai Jack last time he was here. I gave him Samurai Jack. I gave him I don't know if I gave him Static Shock. I know I gave him Ollie Williams, the angry.
Yeah.
Static, and then you can do double duty with.
Draw a picture of a body in the backseat of a car with its head blown off, and give it to Phil Lamar for his part in Pulp Fiction.
Hey, you know what this whole strike thing, like they supposedly can't talk about like current projects and stuff like that. So say like for example like Futurama. I mean they've done the recording already, but can they talk about it or
They can talk about old stuff.
like previous things?
I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
They can't promote stuff that isn't done yet or is still in development.
I see.
Well, I mean, Futurama is done because it's coming, right? I mean, it's
Right.
But it's not out, so they can't.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Futurama's on
Can't be
Hulu
promoted.
already.
What's that?
They put out the new season on Hulu already for Futurama.
Oh, is it up already? Okay. Well,
It came
I
on the 27th, I think.
I see.
Because I watched a couple
There you
episodes already.
Okay. Yeah, I was sad that when we went to when Mike and I went to the Big Island, I guess oh god, I can't even remember his name now. One of the writers, producers, I guess was one of the guests there of Futurama, and I kind of we like it's like we just missed them kind of thing.
Oh,
I saw on Facebook that I never knew this, but Katie Seagal went to school with Paul Rubin.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad that we lost Pee Wee.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bummer.
Aria. You need to go to sleep.
I don't wanna.
My mother's argument was always, "You're gonna be so cranky in the morning."
Yep.
I'm cranky now.
That's right. It was Mr. Crankers.
Yeah. Don't maybe get the stick again. Messed up his balls. Doing a lot of that lately. I still haven't got an auction piece yet.
Oh snap! I don't know if I'm gonna put one
Yeah.
in or not. We'll see.
You got a lot of artwork already. Actually, you know, I went to Walmart and they actually are selling like a 5-pack of like various size frames for like $20.
Oh, you sold it.
So-
You sold me, John. You sold me.
And so like you know, one is 11 by 14 and there's like a pre-cut mat already in there for like an 8 by 10 image. But I don't know, it's weird because it gives you a certain size. Like I got excited because it's like it's supposed to be like a 6 by 8 and then it mats a 4 by 6, and you know, like I draw on the 4 by 6s, so I said perfect. But I guess the way that the mat is cut, it's like down to like the image size is only like 3.5 by 5 or something like that. So it cuts off like all the edges. So I'm like, well, that doesn't help me now. So I would probably have to like recut my own, you know, mats. So it fits. But I was hoping to redraw some of the stuff that I did before into like a larger format.
Well, you know what they say, John. You
What
hope
did they
in
say?
one hand. You hope in one hand and get crap in the other. And see which
Oh,
one
okay.
gets filled first.
I see. I thought it was never play leapfrog with a unicorn.
Never eat spinach with a stranger.
I thought it was never go against the Sicilian debt that's on the line.
That's right.
You gonna set up tomorrow, Mike?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Our schedule's kind of in flux.
I figure I'll go down and kind
They
of
gave
survey
me-
the area because. Oh, good.
I was just gonna say they gave me a pass.
Oh, cool.
Because you're doing all the panels.
I thought it was nice. They
Well,
didn't
that makes
before.
sense because that would kind of. Oh yeah, I guess. I was gonna say that would kind of suck if like hey, we expect you to, you know, to host a guest. It's like you got to buy a pass though.
I mean, I had to last time, but it's okay.
Well, last time I didn't think they expected you to do much. I think they just wanted you to do the one guy, and then that kind of like escalated to like.
Yeah, they asked me to
More.
do one, and then they were like, "Hey, would you do more?" And I was like, "Okay."
Okay. Yeah, I saw they got a professional announcer or something like that. What's Space Ghost or whatever her name is?
I saw that post and said, that doesn't look like Space Ghost to me.
Yeah, exactly. You lie. You lie.
You lie, Dr. Jones.
Like, Space Ghost really looks different than when I was watching TV, you know?
That's not Gary Owens.
Blue Falcon.
What if they do it like how they used to do Space Ghost Coast to Coast? Remember that?
Yeah.
When they used to interview people. Now it's Space Ghost.
What's not a monkey, but what's The alien creature.
Flip?
Yeah.
Flip the monkey. That's
No,
something. But
on Space Ghost, there was wasn't there like a
Brack?
praying mantis? Kind of like a
Brack?
praying
Brack.
mantis.
Oh no, not
that's
Brack.
that was
Zorak.
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 Yeah, Zorak.
No, I just like how Blip the monkey was like a squeak toy. It's like we didn't have a monkey.
Blip was a monkey, and then
Yeah.
Jan and Jace were the kids.
twins. Whose kid? Is that his kids?
Uncle Space Ghost's kids.
Yeah.
That he
So
took
what,
out
what, is,
He took out every other weekend.
what is up with cartoons and like that? Like you know what I mean? Like even like DuckTales, right? Uncle Donald and Uncle Scrooge. What happened to the parents? You know?
Well, because it's like think back to when you were a kid,
Okay.
and
All
think
right.
about like how you had like an uncle that was always fun to hang around with, or maybe
Okay.
like an aunt or something, you know.
Or like Bobby's World
So-
with Uncle.
So it's
Uncle
like
Ted.
in the spirit of fun,
I see.
the kids are like Sans parents. They're out with their fun
Okay.
uncle.
Okay. Like Inspector Gadget, right? Wasn't that his niece Penny?
That's right.
Yeah. See. Interesting.
I don't know. That's my theory. It's the
Okay.
fun uncle theory.
Uncle Ted, right? Uncle Ted
The-
was
the-
Uncle Ted from Bobby's World.
yeah.
The Funkle.
I like Bobby's World.
That was a good one.
Or what was it? What was his name from
Howie Mandel.
No. Was it Grunkle?
Oh, Grunkle Stan
Grunkle Stan? Yeah.
from Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. I can't even think of the name of the series.
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse. That's right.
Uncle Jesse.
From the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh,
Good old boy.
Just a good old boy.
yeah.
Never made it no harm.
Did you ever watch the cartoon of that?
What? There was
Yeah, there was an animated cartoon, and it's like, in order to save the farm, it's like they had to race Boss Hog and Roscoe around the world or something like that.
I had no idea there was a Dukes of Hazzard cartoon.
It actually looks like them too. It's actually pretty, well done.
I just always like the show whenever they're like, looks like them Duke boys got themselves in a pickle. Let's see
Oh,
what
the freeze
happens,
frame.
And then
Oh,
come
after
on.
the commercial,
Come
it comes
on,
back
come
in.
on. We're an age. You just watched me for Daisy. Don't lie.
That was the reason why they're called Daisy Dukes.
I was too young to appreciate Daisy. That wasn't even on. I'd be like, get the car back on the screen.
That's some of the car guys now. It's like pretty girl on sitting on the car. Hey, get your butt off my
Jason from the Big Island. How's it?
my hood.
It is rather unfortunate. It is rather unfortunate that car was emblazoned with the Confederate flag, but
This is true.
All right, there's the girl from the barter tree.
How much fun doing that?
Oh, that's good.
Let's go do it.
Don't good.
Oh,
Crossing the streams. Okay, what now, Scott?
Bobby,
Bobby.
my candy,
Huh? She wants more food.
my candy. We're the champions. The champions. It was called the Dukes. The Dukes is the cartoon.
Yeah.
Just the Dukes. No of Hazard.
Bobby's a chunk, huh?
He likes his candy.
Why do I see pictures of him going Super Saiyan?
Oh yeah, well, that's big time, Bobby.
Is that from the show?
Yeah,
Okay, I guess. Like wait, why does he look like? He looks like a Korean version of the kid from Up. What is he supposed to be Korean?
I don't know. No one, I don't think they ever really got into it. But the Korean kid is the. They call him the Zorg.
He's got that Kim Jong Un hairdo.
Oh Lord.
You know what's interesting is that show, like, you had the Korean kid, you had the Filipino kid, you had the Vietnamese kid, you had the Indian kid.
Not good. It's like kind of like representing, you know.
Well, it's not because, like, you know, he would go to their house and then he would be served like this traditional Filipino dish, and it's like, I mean, it looks like Korean or Thai food or whatever that they're trying to serve that you know in that episode. And it's kind of wow.
Is he called Bobby My Candy?
Like, well, every episode that he's in, he always that's his catchphrase, I guess. My candy. A lot of times he'll trip and he'll just spill the candy all over. My candy.
Okay. Trying to get a feel for the character. What to do with him. We're good on time. Hour 12 minutes. Oh, I gotta go through all my stuff tonight, tomorrow. Pack for the convention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna travel kind of light though. I don't think I'll get much in the way of missions or anything.
No, I think
I'm gonna travel.
you'll be good. I'm hoping it's a good turnout this weekend.
Should be, right? Because it's like the first one in a couple years, right? I guess you would think that they would.
Been since 2019, right? Or 2020. Or 2019, right? Because we missed 2020.
Yeah, because it was before the pandemic.
You see amazing finally announced dates for February, and then have you seen the PopCon's been posting? I know John has. But you guys, PopCon, they're bringing in Bob McLeod.
Huh?
All right.
And,
Bob McLeod, huh?
Wait, who is it?
The artist thinker, and Englehart.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah,
I saw
Englehart.
Steve Englehart.
But I was just surprised, like, you know, the PopCon is supposed to be like the card show, right? The trading cards.
It's
Pokemon
actually supposed to be.
stuff
The
It's supposed to
Funko
be
Pops.
everything. Nah, I
And
mean,
that's-
I
the
don't
first
think
two
it's even
announcements they
Funko
make
Pops.
are like, you know, Englehart and McLeod, and it's like, okay. I mean, I felt out of place at the one we went to. You know, it's like I don't know nothing about Pokemon.
Oh, you're right. It is Bob McLeod. Yeah, co-creative New Mutants.
Yeah, McLeod and Englehart.
And then Steve
Maybe
Englehart.
they,
Yeah.
lost their way. And that's what it used to be.
I think Steve Englehart is like the co-creator of Mantis and a few other characters from Marvel. And yeah, Bob McLeod was the artist, the original artist on New Mutants.
They have him. They have Steve Englehart as the harbinger of Bronze Age of comics. The Avengers, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Green Lantern, Justice League of America, Detective Comics, and the Defenders.
Did Bobby My Candy die?
No,
Can anyone die in this
No,
series?
I mean, no, because I'm looking at the references and it's like a no, because I'm looking on Google for like pictures of him, right? And there's one that's got like a photo of him, like, you know, framed, like tacked to a tree, and it says "Memories of Bobby." He's like, wait, did he die?
He was moving, and so they had like this kind of like a funeral for him because he was leaving. He was moving, and so
Okay.
they're feeling bad, and he's leaving, and they didn't get to know him as well as they would have liked to. But
Okay.
he moved down the street. That's all he did. He moved down the street.
I see.
Oh,
That's
that's funny.
That's a common thing. They did that in Pokemon too.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, I didn't see the shows. I'm just looking at this reference picture. You know, it's like they had some kind of memorial for him. Like,
Yeah, no. I mean, they did technically, and they all felt bad, and then they found out that he just moved down the street.
Did he not know that the new house they were moved to was just down the street?
I don't know if he
That's
didn't know or he just didn't say anything, but yeah, they had like a little funeral for him because he was leaving,
He probably didn't know.
and he's in a casket and everything.
Wow.
Did you know that people who post videos on YouTube, if you say killed or like murdered, your video gets flagged?
Yeah.
So
thanks.
so
You
they-
just got a flag. Your butt.
Yeah, now we're flagged. Thanks,
so
Andrew.
so people say they were unalived.
Yeah,
I think that's
Or-
really funny.
Or living impaired.
The living impaired.
You just go with the Discworld thing. Inhumed.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, I still got one more episode of Good Omens to watch.
the new one or the old one?
New one. It's season 2.
Okay, moderate.
Only 6 episodes. You can marathon it pretty quickly. Well, actually, they're an hour each, but still.
What are you talking about?
Good Omens 2?
Yeah, I just finished it.
It's good.
I liked it.
They're doing a Kickstarter for a comic of it.
Yeah, Colleen Duran is drawing it, I think. Is that
Yeah.
the same graphic novel?
I believe so. Yeah.
I gotta get back to making stuff, so I'm done drawing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks,
You
Andy.
wanna
Have a good night,
show your
Sandy.
drawing tonight?
Yeah.
Good luck tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Hey,
Lord.
the junk lord
get
and
this.
Right. Now go draw
there
some
you go.
cat.
And stack.
Awesome. Good.
Thanks for joining us, Sandy.
that's really good junk lord.
Thank you. I like that episode. I think that one was my favorite. Good night, guys.
Good night, Sandy.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Ah. Yeah, I had a hard time getting started doing stuff for this con. I don't know what it was. Just didn't have the motivation for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I mean, I'm
And
not feeling
then it's
cons
like,
in general. I'm just kind of not feeling cons in general, you know?
yeah. And then about a week ago, it's like, oh shit, I better start working on something. Yeah. Well, we've had a lot of events going on too at the same time. I mean, we've had
I was gonna say it's
A
been
few.
a busy summer for you guys.
yeah.
Like I just kind of look at my numbers and I start to question: is it worth even bothering anymore? You know?
I hear you. I've had a few people I've talked to about that too, where they're actually thinking about like, oh, maybe got to get a side job.
Well, I mean, I have a regular job, so I'm not worried
Yeah.
about that. I'm just not sure if cons are worth it.
Yeah.
You know, but we are doing Maui and see how that goes.
I will do Maui for as long as they'll let me come. I just always have fun there. I always
It's a great
enjoy
con.
myself.
Yeah, no, I
mean,
the people there are great, you know.
To me, it's more of a vacation.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like those guys. I like that con, and I'm excited because I really want to meet Trina Robbins and Steve Aloha.
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
Excited.
You're gonna have fun with them. Yeah, I guess the rule of thumb is like when they have a guest over there, I guess they can't come back for about 3 years, just to give like other people a chance. I guess, with the exception, I guess, of Frank Joe, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, considering he puts a bit of money, put his own money.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's
I think he's entitled.
a benefactor now. So.
There you go. Producer.
But
That's not great.
But that's good. I'm glad he still enjoys coming, and you know.
well, I mean, I think as long as he makes his money back, it's probably a good venture for him.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he just enjoys Hawaii in general.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, I asked him too. It's like if he's ever going to come to Oahu, and he says like, "Oh, it's inevitable." He didn't seem too thrilled about it. Well, I shouldn't say that he didn't seem thrilled, but he just said, you know, when he just said like, "Oh, it's inevitable," you know, maybe sometime soon. I think he'll do well. He'll.
Yeah.
So how many people are going to have on the art improv?
You're in the chat, so you can count them up. Me?
Four.
I mean, like I'm pulling kind of double duty because I'm doing the AV part too. You know?
Oh, that's true.
So I will be a full-time artist, and then Alan's MC. So Chimera, Praise Jesus, Drew, right? And you. That's pretty much it, I think.
Oh, I thought Reed was too.
And Reed, yeah, and Reed. So, you know, we'll have 2 cameras this time. I'm going to bring both cameras.
Yeah.
And hopefully that all works out.
Cool. I didn't think all my stuff was going to come in time, like the stickers and all that.
I think you posted them. So it looks like they came, right?
Yeah. But even like the prints and everything too. Like I didn't realize that my printer was like going to be on vacation, so I was just like, oh. So then he's like, no, I'll be back in time. I'm like, oh, okay.
For you, John, anything.
I don't know about that, but
For you, John, I'll come back in time.
Well, he was in Vegas, and like he said, it was like 112 up there. Crazy.
All right, Scott. Here's Bobby, my candy in, and a candy coma.
Nice.
Yay.
You're really good, Mike. you really got the style down.
No, I'm
Gotta-
not. All right. Give me another one, Scott.
Cannonball.
One more or two. Cannonball. Jeff Tremble. He's wearing a bike helmet
Yeah.
and a branded shirt with TV on it. See, he's got a bike. Why is he called Cannonball?
Because he's really fast.
Oh, I thought like he crashes into thing with a bike helmet.
He can get into, he can go so fast that he enters Cannon's face.
On the bike or just like running?
No, Kunstop is the fast runner, but Cannonball is the one on the bike. I think this is the most I've been able to talk about Craig of the Creek with anybody in.
Merry
Took
Christmas.
No,
Merry
really.
Christmas. Tonight's drink and draw was secretly our gift to
Brought to you by the letter C.
Yay.
Brought to you by the letter S.
I feel like on a bike.
There's a lot of things that started up. Watching the new season of Harley.
Molly.
Wacky as ever.
I have not seen that show.
It's good.
I'm tempted to look up that photo of John, like on the ground next to the bike, and use that as my reference.
That was on the Big Island too, right?
Mm-hmm. Out by the green room.
Well, supposedly that's gonna start up again, I guess, too, next year, right?
Yeah.
They're talking about it.
Michael Sada's supposed to be starting up some convention too, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. See, so
There that goes.
I don't know. It's gonna be a lot going on. Can't afford to go to all of them.
Not that many good references to Cannonball. Dang it.
Wow.
More obscure character, I guess.
He's had a bunch of episodes where he's kind of like the main guy.
Yeah.
How about Handlebarb?
Okay, I think I got it. Now, what can we do to put a spin on it?
There's an episode where they kind of got to see the future.
No, I found one I like, but I'm just trying to figure out. I want to put a twist on it somehow.
Oh.
So, I'm sorry. You were saying there's an episode where what happened?
So they went to they kind of got a glimpse of the future, and so Cannonball is on he rides a motorcycle now.
Handlebarb.
Handlebarb is, I think she's the leader of the 10 speeds.
The 10 speeds. Okay.
It's a bicycle.
I remember I used to have a 10-speed bike, and then always used to skip gears. And it was stuck on like the hardest level, and just like, ugh, trying to go up the hill. Then you just kind of just jump off the bike and just walk it. It's like, nope, not happening.
I don't know. I had a 10-speed bike briefly when I was a kid, and I didn't like it because I didn't like how you have to kind of lean forward so much on them.
Yeah, just stick your
The way you're
butt
kind of
up in
like
the air.
over the handlebars, pretty much. Like I get it, it's for racing, but
Yeah.
I wasn't racing. I just wanted to ride to school.
I thought you hid in there.
Oh, when I told you I would hide in the closet. Yeah, it only worked a couple times. I was so surprised that the school had called my mom because I figured nobody gave a crap. Like I was like, they don't care if I'm here or not.
They're taking attendance. It's the Gutierrez kid again.
I remember they had threatened to fail me and like make me do 5th grade again because I had skipped school so much.
Oh, wow.
And I remember my mom was like, "They're gonna make you do it over," and I'm like, "It'll just be another year of me not showing up."
Wow.
Drew was a rebel.
Yeah.
I just really hated school.
Oh, I forgot the phrase now. Was it a loner, a wild man, a rebel?
That wasn't by
Pee-wee.
choice.
Yeah, for Pee Wee. Yeah.
I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
Actually, that was a really nice thing. E.G. Daily, who does, she does cartoon voices too. She had a really nice thing for Pee Wee. Yeah. For Paul Rubens. It was nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice outpouring. For
there is.
People,
Yeah.
for people that you didn't expect.
Mhm.
People you didn't know that were like television. So, what's his name? One of the voice actors is coming in for something. Billy West, I think it was, or Rob Paulson.
yeah.
Rob Paulson. Like
Yeah,
how many
both of
Christmas
them.
cards did Paul Rubens miss in the 25 years I knew him? None. That kind of.
Oh, Bob Burden had a nice thing because how he was the spleen, right? On
That's right. He was the
Mystery Men.
spleen.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was nice.
He still has the most iconic movie death.
The what?
You mean Buffy?
Buffy.
Oh.
That is my favorite. That is my favorite movie death of all time. And like looks at her like that continues.
Isn't he the Penguin's dad?
Yep.
He was.
Yeah. Twice.
He was, and he was Batmite.
He was King of the Dead twice because he was in the movie and in the Gotham series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got ham.
That's my license plate.
But
We know, Scott.
It's not because of the show, because of the place.
Do you know that?
just like ham.
Do you know
Just
what
like ham.
the word Gotham means?
Uh-oh.
City where that is protected.
Gotham means goat home.
There we go.
Meh.
The GOAT, the greatest of all time.
When they go,
And
I mean, I still think like Bill Buckner being the GOAT. That's what I still think of.
When
what?
when the
Bill
Go
Buckner
ahead.
in the 86 Mets,
Oh, okay.
86 Red Sox.
Ah,
goat.
Yeah.
I just remember like Charlie Brown. It's like nobody wants to be the GOAT.
Well, the goat only lasts as long as until somebody else breaks your record.
Well, no, I guess like like I said, like GOAT now is a more positive thing. Like I remember like back with Charlie Brown, they used
Right.
to say like, yeah, we're the GOATs, and then that meant like that was a bad thing. So it's interesting how like over time it kind of like turned around. But, meh. I'm sorry, what were you saying before that, Drew?
I was just saying that. So New York was originally a Dutch colony.
Mhm.
Before it was New York, it was New Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, yes.
And I guess when the British acquired it and changed it to New York, there were a lot of Dutch, I guess, colonists there, and a lot of them were goat herders. And so the area, the part of New York that had the goat herders, and I guess is the part that's like Manhattan now. And like nowadays they call it Gotham, but back in the olden days, it was just an area where all the goat herders were. And so the Dutch word for goat home was Gotham, apparently.
Whoa.
Even old New York was once New Amsterdam.
There's an R. Kelly song about it.
About
Gotham City.
oh, okay. Anyone seen? Oh, I guess it just came out yet. I guess I've seen like good reviews for Meeting the Turtles.
Yeah.
I started watching the bootleg earlier.
Oh, okay. Some people said like it's like really like one person said it's like it was really crazy. It was really like silly, but it's probably his favorite one. He said.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I like the look.
Yeah.
What I watched so far. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure I like the way they handled the origin, but
Oh, they changed it again.
well, I mean loosely.
Yeah.
But it's a little more comical.
Yeah. This is Seth Rogen, right? Producing this, right?
He's a producer on it, and I think he's also the voice of one of the characters.
Okay.
Is that good or bad?
I think he's either like Bebop or Rocksteady or one of those.
Okay.
Like John Cena. And that guy messed up the Green Hornet.
I don't know. I kind of liked. I liked the Green Hornet movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Huh?
Really?
I mean, it's clearly, it's definitely not serious. It's not. But honestly, I don't think I've ever watched. I've never seen the Green Hornet show. I've only seen the episode of Batman.
Yeah, right. Yeah, me too.
that he was on. The Green Hornet show, I don't think was ever in syndication where I live. So
It was an actual show.
I know,
It was
right?
more like a
know,
radio thing.
It was pretty big in China.
China.
well, I wonder why.
With Keiko.
China.
It was the Kato show in China, right?
Oh, is it really? He's the
Yeah, I think they did. They called it the Kato Show.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, John. It was a radio program before it was anything else.
radio. Yeah,
And
like Lone
the
Ranger
Green-
and all that stuff.
Well,
Did you
yeah,
guys
Green
like
Hornet.
the Lone Ranger, the Disney Lone Ranger.
I didn't
I
see
didn't
it.
see these.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but then I heard like they lost a lot of stock on that movie.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That was part of their. That was like there was a regime change at Disney because Lone Ranger and John Carter got greenlit by the same guy,
Oh,
and then
I
had
like
spent
John
all this-
Carter.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I think they had
But-
like spent all this money on it, and then just decided to put it out anyway. But I think that they'd also doctored it a lot.
I see. Well then.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I liked the Edgar Rice Burroughs Mars books a lot. I was
Yeah,
way into those.
I checked out a lot of those because I like the Rosetta covers. That's how I got into Conan. I like the Rosetta artwork. So I go, oh, what's this book about?
It's funny. I'm younger, so my covers were Michael Whalen,
Yeah.
but they were a big selling point for me too.
Shooting later. Hey Mike, during the con, are you gonna be busy? Like, are you gonna be running around doing stuff, or no?
I know I generally just stay at my table. For me, it's a work.
Okay.
day, You know?
Okay, cool.
Why you plan on running around?
What?
You plan on running around?
Maybe on Sunday because I want to try to get some of the autographs from some of the voice actors.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be moving around much. I generally don't. It's like another work day for me.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize how pricey they were. Like you just get the autograph or the autograph or the photo.
Yeah, I mean,
It's always expensive.
Really? I don't remember it being this much, but I mean that probably explains why I didn't get George Takei's photo.
Oh my!
So those guys charge more. The Star Trek guys.
Yeah. Because I remember I wanted to give him that the drawing I did, and they said, "Oh yeah, just go ahead." But yeah, don't take any photos or anything. It's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna try to tackle Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Shut up, Wesley.
He probably hates both of that. After he's got a whole, been hearing that for years. Big Bang Theory, we can.
He was on Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, he was like Sheldon's nemesis.
What?
Yeah, so anytime something happened, it would be one of those faraway shots, and he'd be screaming in there like, "We can!" And then later on, there was was it Brett Spiner? Spiner.
Oh, that's funny.
Brett Spiner.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Yeah. I would imagine that I know they had like little like headsets, and they were kind of like fed in like some information because I mean to memorize something like that's like crazy. I don't know. You never know. Some of these actors, I guess, they have good memories that they can do it.
Well, it's kind of a required skill
Kind of.
you develop.
Yeah.
Have you done any acting?
I have.
Who?
Anybody? I did plays in high school and on the first shift.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say usually in front of a cop when they pull you over.
I did a play. I was in drama club, but I only did one play in high school. And
I never joined drama club, but I did a couple plays in high school.
then I did some student films in college.
I haven't done any film.
Should.
When I had the ship,
M.H.Cannon.
we did plays on the ship. So I was in Anti-Main and
That's cool. I was thinking
All right.
M.H.Cannon in Macbeth or Shakespeare.
all right, here is Cannonball
Going into cannon
There you
space.
go.
as Ghost Rider.
That's funny. So I thought his name was Cannonball because he like jumps in the water or something like Cannonball.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I saw the Python one about that.
Yeah, it's like, huh.
I don't think I'm going to do another one in 10 minutes.
Oh boy.
It's okay. I mean, I was in sketch mode. All right, I'll do my show and tell when you guys are wrapping up yours. So, the first one. Who's this, Scott?
Barry.
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 He's one of the elders.
Yes. Elders of the Creek.
And it's kind of hard to tell because it's just a straight line drawing, but he's wearing like armor, like So I said they're like LARPers or something. They got like pauldrons and then a chest plate.
Right.
All right. So that one, and then who's this one?
David.
David. And I just saw the helmet and I thought Magneto. Magneto hand.
Speak to that.
All right. A little tribute to Free Isabella. All right, this guy.
Mark.
He just looked evil, so I went with that.
He's kind of.
Get that face. Because I know it's a Cal art style, but his face reminds me of a Jetson.
Yeah, I guess. I can see that.
All right, and then we did Kit from the trading tree, right?
Yes.
And
And
we're in a Homer Simpson.
No.
And we for a donut. All right, then we did Bobby, my candy.
My candy.
Passed out in candy coma. And then we did, last one was Cannonball, but a little Ghost Rider flair.
Ah, you banged these out, man. That's awesome.
Straight line drawings.
Yeah, no, it's good practice for this weekend.
Well, I finished up my stream book,
Yay.
Yeah, the Sagi looked good.
except for the horses tilted over too far. Scott, you done?
Yeah.
Let's see your stuff, Scott. Bring the camera on. All right, he's got the map.
Hey.
And I don't know, who's the guy behind him who looks distressed?
JP.
That's JP. Yeah.
Jean Paul.
So is this from something? Because why do they look like she looks mad and they look worried?
And they're just looking at the map and they're trying to figure something out. I don't know.
Yeah,
This is
she's always angry.
Kelsey's kind of like furious.
Yeah,
she always
like
like
a ball of fire.
He's very fighty.
Yeah.
I like how her
JP's an idiot.
bird looks like a bee or something.
Okay. And, is that a net?
Yeah, the Sewer Queen.
Oh, that was a cool episode too.
That's it.
That's it. All right.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm
who's next?
frozen.
No, I can see your hand moving.
Oh, you can see me moving?
Yeah.
I can't see. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to.
You're moving. You're still moving. Now
I said
you're like
nipples.
shaking. It's only Drew.
Okay. Only Drew can prevent forest fires.
All right, I guess John, you're up.
Okay.
You just dropped out.
Uh,
Okay, just to wait, and I can just drink my melted shave eyes as rainbow juice. So dumb, Greg. Like the attitude.
and then manage to. Oh, there he is. Bring him in.
I'm sorry. Put the last one back up, John. I didn't.
Yeah.
We colored it in. There we go.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't add the
This
sheet.
is out of battle.
Wow.
All right. All right, Drew, you ready?
Yeah, sorry. I was having technical problems, but I'm back.
See, something about tonight, man. Nice.
Great.
I was actually looking at the logo for Land of the Lost,
That's what I was just thinking. Of.
Yeah.
and so I changed it to Craig of the Creek.
Craig of the Creek.
So that's that one. And then I really liked the anime opening to
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. There's an anime opening?
Yeah.
That's an anime version of Craig of the Creek.
No, it's just somebody.
Staff almost looks like the way the staff is drawn there makes me think of like a nib pin, like a quill pin.
Is this somebody's version of like anime version? Like someone did an anime Rick and Morty intro.
yeah, somebody did. There's an
Craig-
anime Craig of the Creek intro.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I'll look that up later. Good.
Scott, when would you like these drawings? I don't need to hold on to them.
I don't know. I mean, maybe if I can, I'll try to swing by this weekend. Maybe I'll visit you guys.
Cool. I'll give it to you too.
You coming to the con?
I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can. I still got stuff I gotta finish before next week. Yeah. Finish up.
All right. Well, you message me and let me know if you're coming.
Okay.
So I'll have some Craig of the Creek sketches for you.
Yay! Thank you.
Yay.
I got to talk about Craig of the Creek for the first time.
Yeah, for a whole 2 hours. But then you were quiet for like 30 minutes. And you're like, well,
Yeah,
talk about it.
I was waiting
Just
to
taking
ask,
it all in.
and then I would say something, and then you asked.
He was overwhelmed.
Because we get focused.
Well, the other thing is like, I don't know what to ask. I don't know the show. I mean, I've seen 6 episodes, and it hardly qualifies me to talk about it.
Yeah,
That's enough.
If you get a chance, you gotta watch the Capture the Flag War. That one's actually it's a 5-part episode and five parts, and that one is actually like
Right.
compresses a lot of stuff into it.
So obviously the big promo thing is Comic-Con Honolulu this weekend. John and I have tables. Drew will be hosting panels and on a panel.
Yeah.
At the Art Improv. But what are the panels you're doing again? It's like comic creators.
So I'm gonna do Saturday. I get to talk with Jason Latour, and then I'm gonna do a comic creators panel. I don't know too much about it. But that's on Saturday, and then Sunday I am sitting with Mark Wade.
Wow.
That's why that comic creators panel you get Dennis.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping Dennis Cowan, and I hope Howard Chaykin and Kevin Nolan, and the writers can come too.
Well, they're gonna be signing and stuff all weekend, right? So I mean, I'm sure you can go up and talk with them.
But it's just gonna be a break.
That's true.
But I don't know for sure what who's gonna be in the comic creators panel or not. But either way,
I'm gonna try. I haven't even started yet. But I'm gonna try and draw. I'm gonna try and draw the Owl House people that are coming in. I haven't even started yet. But I'm gonna try and draw there's 5 of them.
I only saw like one episode of them.
Owl House I've watched. It's an easy binge.
Yeah, and then it looks like Grace is going to do like some kind of a cosplay based off the Owl House.
Yeah. Well, the Owl House hooked because Wendy Malick is the main character. Well, the main she's the owl host owner. Yeah. Wendy Malick from Just Shoot Me. And
yeah.
Bob in Cleveland.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, like
Well,
I want to draw more stuff.
So,
Yeah, I want to draw more stuff for like the voice guests, but I don't know. We'll see.
So John and I will be next to each other. What is it? 6. What are our tribal numbers again? 640.
744, 746.
744, 746, 748.
I think we're right next to the staff. I think we're going to be next to the auction pieces too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And Praise Jesus got a table, and the pool will be there, and
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Roy Chang will be there, and Manga Bento will be there, and who else?
Todd Bernardi and Chris Loman.
Todd and Chris. So lots of comic jam adjacent folks.
Yeah, and a lot of people that we always see at the cons. They're going to be there. So, but anyway, I got to wrap up because I guess I gotta go help pack the car.
All right. Everybody say aloha.
I'm good.
Aloha.
Where's your head? Can't answer
It was a fun one.
in.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.